We're at the top.
All right, we're in business. Okay, uh, with all the wars having been finished at last,
Excellent. Good.
the gate,
That is an habit of absolute. Good.
uh, the gate of the temple, the gates of the temple of Janus had been shut.
Yeah, or more simply, were shut.
Mhm.
Oh, eh, had been shut. You're right.
Had been
Good
shut.
job.
Which signified that there was a peace throughout the Roman Empire.
Beautiful. Which signified indirect statement. That. And nice translation. Good.
Thus, Augustus decided to consecrate the new age.
May I pause you? Did we all see that? It was pleasing to Augustus is better translated as active. It decided. Good. He decided to do something.
He decided to consecrate the new age by celebrating the secular games.
Excellent. By celebrating the secular games, games of the Saeculum. Secular here means of the Saeculum. Yeah, of Saeculum is age, generation, something like that. They're only supposed to happen once per generation. So not secular in our sense. We were trying to figure out before class how our word secular came from the Latin word Saeculum, but we didn't really get there.
Yeah. He called.
That is a gerundive. Yes. By. That's okay. That's a gerundive. Yes. By. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thus, Augustus. Oh no, I already read that part.
Quintum Saeculare.
He called Quintus to him.
Good.
And
Just
said.
have a second,
Yep.
guys, please.
And said, Quintus, you know how to prepare.
As you know.
No, as you know, to prepare the secular games which lead to the new age.
Good. Very close. The only thing is we want that to be indicative. We are preparing.
Okay.
Very simpler than what you have. As you know, we are preparing these most holy games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, may I just point out here, I'm not sure you're supposed to know this, or you tell me if the book taught you this already. Qui plus the subjunctive. It's expressing purpose. So rather than saying, well, I think that's the problem we have with our translation. Rather than saying which would bring in, why don't you just say to? It's just another way of showing purpose. There's lots of ways to show purpose in Latin. Here's another one. To consecrate, to bring in, to draw in the new age. So qui plus the subjunctive, purpose, to. It's simple way to deal with it. Okay.
Okay. All of these must be carried out within with great piety.
Excellent, beautiful. With great piety. Let me just make sure you see here. Omnia is nominative. Everything must be done. Yes, Amanda's not here. Everything must be done. Now, the only thing you may not notice, or maybe you notice that we're lacking the ob here. We're used to ablative of agent with ob, right? But with this gerundive of purpose, we get dative of agent instead. By us. So that's actually a dative with no ob. A little bit different. You might not have even noticed it if I didn't point it out to you. Everything must be done by us. Right. Good.
Okay. I care to make a magnificent altar.
Excellent. Just make sure you have future. I shall see to. I shall take care of. Good.
On which
Now, I'm sorry, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Let me point out his. Guys, please. Let me point out his nice translation of the gerundive. I shall take care of making a magnificent altar. Good.
On which sculptures will show the gates of peace.
Yes. Sculptors here is the nominative, is the subject. Good.
Okay, sculptures.
And not gates, but gifts. Munera.
Gifts of peace.
Gifts of peace.
Okay.
Oh, Pakis here is personified with the uppercase P. The gifts of peace.
Mm-hmm. there we will sacrifice, song, and celebrate.
Carmen quoque sacro novum saeculum celebrandum est. Why don't we do this? The novum saeculum celebrandum est by two ablatives. By Carmen and, oh no, by a sacred song. By one ablative, I'm sorry. So, also, the New Age must be celebrated by a sacred song. Yeah? Okay, good. Now, who's going to write the song? That's what the next point is. I want this to be the subject. Ho Carmine.
This song
Scribendum est. Must be written. Should be written. Tibi. By you.
My friend.
Now here you can see that it's dative, right? Tibi, by you. We've never seen it before. I bet you it wouldn't even bothered you, but I'm pointing it out to you. Dative of agent. By you, my most dear friend. Good. And just one more sentence.
Quintus rejoiced
Yes.
that the prince so trusted.
Let's say Princeps or emperor,
The emperor,
or something,
okay.
not prince.
The emperor so trusted his
His genius.
His genius.
There's got to be a better way than genius, but let's just leave it. His intelligence, his capability.
That he hurried home to think of the song.
Yeah,
the poem.
same thing. He hurried home. Ooh, that was really good. Do we see it? He hurried home to think about a poem, rather than a poem to be thought about or something strange like that. So translate the gerundatives, go right to good English. I think that's a good strategy. Okay, beautiful. Let's pause it. Any questions? Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Okay, just the prose paragraph. Hold on, guys. We're starting. Guys, just the first paragraph of prose. At last.
At last, the time of the games has come.
Yes.
For 3 days.
Yeah, I like that. True, perfect translation. Has come. Good.
For 3 days.
Dative for 3 days. Nice. Do we all see it? Good. Or did I say dative? Yeah. Accusative. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For 3 days, the whole population of Rome,
The whole Roman people, the entire
the whole
Roman
Roman people had a vacation.
Yeah.
Or had a
Oh
vacation.
yeah, that's a translation. Yeah, had a vacation. Nice.
The games of great piety were celebrated.
Yeah, that's
With-
just a simple, perfect, perfect indicative passive. Games were celebrated with a
great
few
holiness,
couple ablatives.
yeah.
Yeah, with great holiness and sanctity.
On the first day, Augustus.
Now this is ablative on the first day. Good. Augustus cum Agrippa.
With Agrippa, or is it when?
No, I'm going to take it as with.
Okay, with Agrippa, yeah.
Most
with-
times, if you see a noun in the ablative case after cum, most times it's conjunction.
Right. Okay, with Agrippa, made a sacrifice.
Yeah,
Made
made
sacrifices
sacrifices
on the Capitoline Mountain.
on the Capitoline Mountain to a dative case, which is
To-
one very fancy dative. Iovi optimo maximo. Oh, actually two datives. Ionique regina.
To Jupiter
Jupiter Optimus Maximus.
and
And to
To
Queen
Queen
Juno.
Juno. All right.
Jupiter Optimus Maximus. You could say Jupiter Best and Greatest. I don't know. It sounds better. Optimus Maximus sounds better. Yes. I think that's like the really fancy name for Jupiter. Jupiter Optimus Maximus. The way I don't know we would say the Lord God, the Lord your God or something. Although maybe there is a distinction because the Greeks and then the Romans always refer to local deities as Jupiter, like the big honcho god. Local deity will be Jupiter. So, for instance, Baal is referred to as Jupiter.
So,
But this is to distinguish Jupiter Optimus Maximus, the big Jupiter, not the little Jupiters.
like R, not the bar.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Good. On the third day.
On the third day, sacrifices were made
Yeah, we changed to the passive. Sacrifices were made
to
to-
Apollo and Diana
to Apollo and Diana. Oops,
in the Palatine.
good.
Um,
And then another
by
outlet.
night, or
Probably that night.
of that night.
Shh,
When
guys, please.
when the priests duly had finished
Yeah.
their sacrifices
Exactly, when the priest carried out the sacrifices, rite by right.
by rights.
Duly is a nice translation, good.
Um,
In other words, in the correct procedure,
mhm.
using the correct procedure. Now here's the point. That night, a chorus of
Boys and girls
boys and girls
sang a song of Herat,
sang
a poem.
Horace's poem. Yeah,
Okay.
Horace's poem. Nice. Any questions? Any questions?